Hi, and I welcome you all for the today's session to in Unit 3 of Understanding of Scanning Process. Let us see the topic which are going to cover in this session. Today we will discuss about what is flatbed scanner and the working principles of flatbed scanners along with some multiple choice of questions. Let us understand one by one. A scanner is a device which captures the images and converts into a digitization form. It sometimes this may call it as reflective scanners because with the help of light source it captures the originals and converted into electrical signals uh, for the digitization process. A white light onto the object, the scan, and reading the intensity of and the color of light that reflected from it, usually a line at a time, one line by line. It means how much the amount of light intensity and reflecting the color depend upon that the image quality will decide. Scanning prints or other flat substrates, opaque materials also used for scanning purposes. Sometimes even transparency also used, but the film is not suitable for scanning purposes. Next, we will see the working principles of flatbed scanner. Normally, it consisting of a plain glass and then a light source which is made up of LED or xenon or cold cathode fluorescents which illuminates this plane which illuminates this plane. This light source will move from this end to this and after reflecting it captures the original document, kept it on the flat form. Whatever the image is, light source is reflect onto the mirror. According to that, it captures the image. Even the movable mirror also moves the light source and then transfers this analog into electronical signals and captured through the CCD charge coupled devices which converts them as electrical signals as red, green, blue light sources. The main difference in the old scanner is photo multiplier tube is used. In the modern days, they use charge coupled devices and inexpensive also, which converts into the original into the proportional electrons. The charge developed will be more if the intensity of light that hits on the sensors is more. Any flatbed scanners will have the following device or the parts. Normally, the charge coupled device is the main element of the scanners. Scanner head, stepper motor which moves the light source from one end to another end, lens, power supply, control circuit, interface port, mirrors, glass plates, lamps, filters, stabilized bar, belt and cover. Through this configuration, scanner components differ according to the manufacturer designs of the basic working is almost the same. The scanner configurations, the company may differs or differs, even the design also differs, but the working function is same. A scanner consisting of a flat transparent glassware under which the CCD sensor, lamps, lens, filter and also mirrors are fixed. The document has to be placed on the glassware. There will also be cover close the scanners. This covers even plays a very vital role. If it is white, it may available in white and black color. It helps the uniformity of the background while scanning time. The uniformity will help the scanner software to determine the size of the document to be scanned. If the page from a book is to be scanned, you may not be able to use the cover to close it. The lamp brightness up to the text to be scanned. Most of scanners use cold cathode fluorescent lamps. The step mode will do the functions, move the scanner head from one end to the other. The movement will be slow and it is controlled by a belt. The scanner head consisting of mirrors, lens, CCD sensors and other filters. The scanner head moves parallel to the glass plate and that too in the constant path. There is no changes while traveling the direction. The deviation may occur in motion. The stabilizer bar will provide a compromised edge. The scan head moves from one end of the machine to the other end. When it has reached the other end, scanning of the document has been completed. For some scanners, a two-way scanning is used in which the scanner head has to reach its original position to ensure the complete scan. There is a single page scanning or both back-to-back scanning is also possible. While it transfer from one end to this end in a single side scanner, it completes the scanning function. If it is two-sided, when it starts from here to the other end, again it has to come its original position to scan the reverse side of the page. The scanner head moves under a glass bed. The light forms the lamp hits the document and it is reflected back with the help of mirrors angled to one another. According to the design of the device, there may be either two-way mirrors or three-way mirrors. The mirrors will be angled in such a way that the reflected image is hitting a smaller surface. In the end, the image will reach a lens which passes it through a filter and cause the image to be focused on the CCD sensors. The CCD sensors convert the light to electrical signals according to the intensity. So this is the another diagram which functions the flat bed scanners. The version is kept on the flat glass upon it. The light will reflect the glass source according to the capturing. It transfers to the mirror and then it transfers to the lens and through the charge coupled device it captured the image and converted to electrical signals and then finally sends to the computer or the light path. The electrical signals will be converted into the image format inside the computer. The reception may also differ according to the variations in the lens and filter designs. The method called three-pass scanning is commonly used in which each movement of the scanner from one end to the another end use each composite colors to be passed between the lens and the CCD sensors. After the three composite colors are scanned, the scanner software assembles the three filtered images into the one single color images. There is also a single pass scanning method in which the image captured by the lens will be split into the three pieces. These pieces will pass through any of the color composite filters. The out will be given to the CCD sense, thus the single color image will be combined by the scanner. Both method also it carry the originals. Some recent scanners use the contact image sensors has replaced with the charge coupled device sensor also. Through this method, not as expensive as charge coupled device scanner, the quality of the image produced and the resolution is much lower when compared to charge coupled devices. Let us see some multiple choice of question. Dash type of scanner is sometimes is called as scanners. Now examples, options are handle, drum, a flatbed and none of the. In a drum also it will rotate. In a handle we have to move. In a flatbed only the head will moves and with the lights it captures the image and transfers to the mirror. So now you got the answer to answer this question. Next question. Dash type of scanners typically contain three rows of sensors with red, green, and blue filters. The options are CCD, LED, photo, and none of the above. Normally, in olden days, in a scanner, they use photo multiplier tube. In CCD, charge coupled devices, later it has been used and replaced the PMT. Similarly, we have a new technology also. The answer to question is clue I have given already. So finally it combines all the colors into a single color or single image. Most of the scanners used cold cathode fluorescent lamp. This is the light source. Whether this statement is true or false. Normally, the fluorescent lamp will which used most frequently used. This is the answer to this question. A dash motor under the scanners moves the scanner head from one end to the other. The options are movable, stepper, single, and none of the above. The motor is which is used by controlled from one end to another and it moves slowly. This is the clue to answer this question. Next question. The CCD sensors converts the dash to electrical signals according to the intensity. The options are image, object, light, and none of the above. Always the light source. The image convert the image to electrical signals according to the intensity. I thank you all once again.